how do we find what God wants us to do with our lives? Last week, I talked about finding God's will, and we talked specifically, if you want to live out God's will and what God wants you to do, then you need to love God and love people. And that's great, but like Ephesians 2:10 says that God has laid out the work for us in advance for us to do his good works. So what exactly does that look like? How do we find out what that is? Because we can go to the Bible and find out exactly what God teaches us to do, but God made each one of us uniquely for a specific purpose and a specific way. And there are some things that I like that you don't like, and things that you like and I don't like, and that's okay. And God took all of that into consideration. So what did God actually do? Well, what he does is he gives us clues to help us find out what those are. And they are really broken down into three basic ideas: in gifts, talents, and passions. Now, gifts are specific, and specifically spiritual gifts that Paul talks about in 1 Corinthians chapter 12. Talents are those things that we're just naturally good at. And then the passions, the things that we get excited about, the things that we can't wait to get up out of bed in the morning to just go and do because we are just so excited about trying to get these things done. And I'm going to talk about each one of those things and how to discover what those are throughout the week. But essentially, if we can find our gifts, talents, and passions in our life, then we find a much more clear picture of God's purpose and the good work he set out for us to do.